Most schools do not teach about money as part of their lessons, although many people agree that they should. Instead, most people acquire knowledge about money from their parents at home. But it is important to analyze what parents are teaching their children about money. What makes some people rich and successful, while others are not? In today's video, we are going to explore some key principles that successful people teach their children about money, but that are often ignored by those from more humble backgrounds. Before we start, give the video a like and subscribe to our channel so you do not miss more amazing content like this. Let's go! Rich parents teach their children the importance of money. Virtually every millionaire who has achieved financial success emphasizes the importance of money, making it a priority in teaching their children. Rich parents consistently demonstrate the importance of money, regardless of their personal beliefs about happiness. They recognize money as a crucial tool for expanding options and improving quality of life, seeing it primarily as a resource. Understanding that money equals freedom, they appreciate the ability it offers to dictate aspects of their lives, from choosing vacation destinations to deciding where to live and helping those in need. They understand that having enough money makes life less stressful. On the other hand, individuals from less privileged backgrounds often avoid discussions about money, and some even devalue its importance. These beliefs can harm their children in the future, leaving them unprepared to deal with the world where money matters a lot, just because their parents thought money was not important. They teach the difference between assets and liabilities. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities is fundamental to achieving financial independence. Assets are sources of income, while liabilities consume resources. For example, buying a property and renting it out constitutes an asset, generating a monthly rental income. On the other hand, buying a residence to live in is a liability, as it involves ongoing expenses. Many rich parents show their children the importance of accumulating assets and minimizing liabilities. This strategy allows them to establish businesses or investments that generate recurring income streams, avoiding ventures that drain finances, thus promoting greater wealth. They also recognize the ability of assets to disconnect time from income, as assets generate revenue regardless of active work. This allows scalability and the allocation of time to acquire additional assets. Rich people often emphasize the understanding and teaching of good spending habits. Comparing the habits of rich people with those of people who have less money, consider two people earning identical salaries of $30,000 per month, but they spend their money in very different ways. The first person readily spends their income on bills, cosmetics, luxury items, and excessive consumption, accumulating significant debts over time. On the other hand, the second person follows a strict budget, allocating part of their earnings to savings and prudent investments. By consistently reinvesting surplus income into cash flow generating assets, they progressively expand their wealth over time. These different spending habits lead to different financial outcomes. Robert Kiyosaki's phrase, "looking good but going nowhere," means that some people care more about appearances for others than about financial security. Although some argue that rich people also indulge in luxury, the fundamental difference lies in their approach. The less wealthy often use personal funds or incur debt to finance expensive things, while the rich use assets to finance these expenses. Rich parents often teach this critical lesson to their children. If someone wants a luxury item, they must first establish an asset capable of covering its cost, ensuring minimal impact on their financial situation. This principle highlights the importance of leveraging assets to enhance lifestyle without compromising financial security. How to manage your money. A highly effective method used by many rich parents to educate their children about finances is involving them in the planning and management of household expenses. These parents often involve their children in reviewing financial statements and creating budgets, familiarizing them with living expenses. This hands-on experience prepares children with financial management skills from an early age, which shows great value as they mature and take responsibility for their own finances. This approach contrasts sharply with the mindset of many parents with limited financial resources. A significant portion of these parents rarely talk about money, especially about how much they earn. They typically formulate monthly budgets independently, if they even budget at all, often having negative feelings toward the process. When parents discuss or feel negative about planning money, it can cause children to feel the same way. This can affect how they manage money when they grow up. The different ways to earn money. Many rich parents teach their children the various ways in which money can be earned. Did you know that Barack Obama's daughter once had a regular job as a server? Similarly, several wealthy individuals encourage their children to engage in conventional jobs. There are many reasons for this. One of them is to show their children the different ways people earn money and explain how each one works. For example, one method involves trading time for money, either through a traditional job or freelancing. Another strategy involves creating systems that generate income or allowing money to work for you, such as establishing a business and leveraging the efforts of employees, using automated online systems, or investing in income-generating assets, as explained in one of the books about the quadrants by Robert Kiyosaki. Wealthy families prioritize the understanding and teaching of these principles to their children, giving them the flexibility to explore various forms of wealth creation. On the other hand, many poor parents only know the exchange of time for money. Unfortunately, that is usually the only thing they teach their children. Consequently, these children grow up with a limited understanding of alternative methods of generating income, restricting their potential for financial prosperity. No one owes you anything. Self-made millionaires and those who achieved wealth through their own efforts know how difficult it is to become rich. They know that you must keep trying and never give up to succeed. They do not expect to receive anything without working for it. This perspective is particularly crucial for wealthy individuals, as their children often grow up in a privileged environment where they may feel entitled to inherit their parents' wealth. Aware of the pitfalls of entitlement, rich parents emphasize the importance of achieving success through hard work and merit. Prominent figures like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett exemplify this philosophy. Both billionaires have publicly expressed their intention to leave a minimal inheritance to their children, emphasizing the value of self-sufficiency and execution. In a 2011 interview, Bill Gates articulated this sentiment, saying, "They need to find their own way." By encouraging principles of independence and execution, these parents seek to empower their children to carve their own paths to success. There is always more money. A fundamental mindset among the rich is the belief in abundance. Many people think there is only a limited amount of money, so they feel restricted in what they can do financially. But rich people know that there are endless opportunities to make money. While those with a scarcity mindset may feel limited by their income, the rich are driven by the conviction that there is always more money available, whether for business ventures or leisure activities. This perspective of abundance shapes their approach to financial decision-making. This concept has a significant influence on our financial choices. While conventional wisdom often emphasizes saving and cutting costs, the rich prioritize expanding their sources of income. This does not deny the importance of prudent spending, but it highlights the focus placed on increasing cash flow. Entrepreneurs who think there is not enough money may end up charging less for what they offer because they feel bad about it. In contrast, those with an abundance mindset recognize that people are willing to invest in what they truly want, allowing entrepreneurs to offer value to their customers with confidence. Looking at society as a whole, it is clear that people consistently find ways to fund their dreams. Whether saving for a dream trip, investing in education, or starting an investment journey, individuals show creativity to get the money needed to pursue their ambitions. The variety of available opportunities reinforces the idea that there is always more money out there for those who are willing to seek it. That is all for today's video. If you found the video helpful and enjoyed it, please give it a like. We are the Simply Rich channel, and we put a lot of work into bringing animated videos like this one, so subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you do not miss any new videos. Give ideas in the comments about what you would like to see on the channel, and we hope we helped with this content. Watch the next video that will appear on the screen. I am sure you will enjoy it too, and see you next time.